Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I'm just checking to make sure I can see that I'm live on my YouTube channel. Okay, there I am. Perfect. Thank you for joining me today. Hello, I am Kelly Wentworth. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Kennebunk, Maine, and I work over here in my studio at worldofkellycraft.com. I want to thank you for joining me. This is a new series that I kicked off last week, and it's called 12 Weeks of Christmas. And what I'm going to be doing is coming to you every week for the next 12 weeks. This is week 2, and I am going to be hopefully bringing you some great inspiration and get us a kickstart on creating our holiday cards. I will be doing, last week I made 2 beautiful cards. You can go back and see the video from last week. And this week I will be also creating 2 new cards for you. Some weeks I will be shaking it up a little bit. We'll be doing maybe some tags and 3D projects, but really my goal is to focus on Christmas because that is, number one, it's my favorite time of the year. And because I'm usually very busy in my business, I don't always get all of my crafting done that I want to do. So I thought this would be a great opportunity to kickstart that off and do some Christmas cards and get a head start. So by the time Christmas comes, we will be ready to rock and roll, and I will have my cards done. So I'm excited about it. Again, this is week 2, and we will get started. So let me turn the camera down. So before I get started, I do just have one announcement regarding a Stampin' Up! Promotion. Stampin' Up! Is offering a starter kit promotion, and as many of you may know with Stampin' Up!, it is the starter kit is always the best deal in the catalog. It's always 20% off. And but now through the month of September, they are adding additional value for you. So the starter kit is $99, and you get to pick $125 worth of product. In addition to that, and that's product of your choice. So whatever your needs are, you can pick products of $125 for $99. You will also receive a voucher for a free paper pumpkin kit, and that is our monthly subscription kits that get delivered right to your door. You will also receive, as part of your starter kit, the business literature pack, which has your catalogs and forms and supplies that you need. And that's valued at close to $50. And you always get free shipping on that starter kit option. But now, in the month of September, you will get additional product for free as well. You will get 2 sets of card kits to make up to 16 cards right out of the gate. So you'll have 8 of the Greeny Apple Green card kits, and you'll have 8 of the Coastal Cabana card kits. And that's those right here. And you get all of these packets. So layering cardstock to make the cards right out of the gate. We also share with you some samples of how to use them. You also will get 2 stamp sets, the Queen Anne's lace stamp set and the So Much Love stamp set. Both of those right here, and I see if you can make sure you can see that. There we go. Is that better? And you'll also receive a Rhinestone Basic Jewels pack. So you're getting all of these products in addition to what you already get in the starter kit. So your value is well over $220, I believe, for $99. So if you're interested in being a discount shopper and you want to get your supplies like I do at a discount, reach out to me, send me a message, and I'd be happy to help you get started with that. It's very easy. And I would love to have you as part of my team. Okay, So let's get started on today's project. So today's projects, I'm going to be using a stamp set, and it's in the annual catalog on page 60, and it's called Perfectly Plaid. And this is a stamp set that came out in our last year's holiday catalog, and it was a favorite, and it was so popular that Stampin' Up! Brought it back this year. It comes with this beautiful pine tree punch, and so these are both available in the annual catalog. And I'm going to be actually making, I believe, both cards. I'm using this stamp set. So it was a favorite last year, and I'm already loving it again this year. And I'm going to show you how. I'm going to do two techniques today, and I'm going to show you how to do an easy pop-up card, and then I'm going to show you how to do a technique using shimmer paint. Have any of you used the shimmer paints? I'm going to show you a way to really dazzle up your cards, and it's very, very simple. So I'm going to show you that. So let's get started on our first card. So this is the card for today. And you'll see it has the tree punch. I punched that out of our DSP paper. And what is really special about this card is when you open it up, and look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And it's on a pop-up. So the tree actually pops up, but you can fold it closed. So I'm going to show you how to do that. It's very simple. And I'll stick this so you can see it, hopefully, like right there. And we'll get started. So I'm using Whisper White thick cardstock, and I'm using it the long way. So it's going to be, no, I'm not. I'm actually using it the regular way. So it's 5.5 by 8.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4. And what we're going to do is you're going to take your paper snips and about center, and you're going to see how I did that on this one. We're just going to snip about 1/4 of an inch out of the seam, and try to do that like in the center. Kind of just guess it. I'm not measuring or anything. And you're just going to snip that out. Let me see. I might go a little bit more. Doesn't have to be very big. And then what you're going to do is you're going to open up the card, and we're going to put it the other way, and we're going to flex that out. There we go. And then that's going to just pop up. Okay, you can just fold on that. Make sure mine's cut a little bit more. There we go. And that's what we're going to put the tree on the inside. So it's going to fold on the inside. All right, then what we're going to do is we're going to take some DSP, and I'm using, I'll show you what I'm using. I'm using the Plaid Tidings paper. This paper is beautiful, and it has all different colors. It's double-sided. It's for all seasons. You could do Christmas, you could do Halloween, you could do fall, you could do every day. It's a beautiful, beautiful package. And plaid seems to be all the rage right now. So Actually, hold on. I did do the long one. That's why it wasn't working. I grabbed the wrong one. Hold on. So 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. I just grabbed the wrong one. That's why it wasn't popping up the way I liked it. There you go. And you're just going to burnish that. Okay, then we're going to do the trimming right here. And again, just kind of go in the center. And it's about 1/4 of an inch. You don't need to go, it doesn't have to be that deep. There we go. That's working better. There we go. And then that's going to be the pop-up. See, I don't know if you can see that on the camera. There you go. Can you see that? Okay. So what we want to do is we want to use the DSP because we want to cover that up. Okay, so this is 2 1/2 by 4. And we're just going to glue that down to the front. So we just want to cover that up and go right up to the edge as close as you can. Okay, here's the card again. So then, for the layering, I have basic black and real red. So the basic black is 2 by 3, and the real red is 1 3/4 by 2 3/4. And we're just going to layer those together. And center that on. There we go. Okay, let me make sure that's not too close. Okay. And then I just took a strip of the paper. Again, I used this pack to make my Christmas tree. And I'm going to use the punch. And I'm just going to pop out my Christmas tree. Even the back side is like really pretty. Okay. And I'm going to pop that up on dimensionals because I want the dimension on it. And we're going to put that right in the center. That. And then I want that also layered. Propped up. So I'm going to put dimensions on that. Don't forget to use your ends of these. They all work. You get more dimensions out of your pack that way. This is a very easy card, but it's really fun. And we're just going to kind of center that. Oh, before I do that, I want to stamp though. Let me do my stamp. So what I did on this one is I did Oh Christmas Tree. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do that in Memento. Just want to make sure I have enough room. There we go. Perfect. Then you can go ahead and see where you want to stick your tree. I do it about half on, half off the DSP, so like that. And then of course I added some bling. Let me get my rhinestones. Oops. Put one there. Put one over here. Whoops. Get down there. There. And put one over here. And then the other thing I added, let me grab my ribbon, is the Real Red linen, which I absolutely love. And all I did was just really make a little tiny bow to put down below. Let me get my scissors. There we go. Kind of get it the way you like it. And then I'm going to use a glue dot to adhere it to the bottom of the tree. I think I'll trim that a little bit more. There we go. And that's the front. And then on the inside, on this one, we're going to add another tree. So what I did on this one is I'm going to stamp it using this stamp. Let me get my mat, because this one is a photopolymer. And you always want to use a mat when you're using photopolymers because there's no rubber underneath to give you a good image when you press down. Okay. There we go. And then we're going to punch that out. And of course, I'm using a small scrap, so I have to line it up. Looks good right there. And then I also cut, as you can see, a red, and I just kind of offset them a little bit. Again, I thought it added a little bit more dimension to it by doing that. And just kind of offset just a little bit to show the tint of it. Like that. That's good. And then as far as putting it on the inside, all I used was a dimensional. You can actually put the dimensional right on the pop-up. Okay, and then on this, oh, I got a marker on that. Not sure what I got on my paper there. This one measures 4.5 by 4. I don't need this anymore, so I'll put that over there. I'm not sure what I got on that. Let me see if I have another piece. Yeah. Looks like I got some ink on it or something. So again, it's 4.5 by 4. And I'm just using the gray, which I think really adds to it. Kind of goes with the theme. There we go. There's the extra pieces. Okay, and then I just did a thinking of you in the season, or you could do season's greetings. Whatever you're saying that you want to have. On this one, I'm going to do season's greetings. Very bold. I love it. Okay, let me get some of these cleaned up before I get my hands all dirty. Okay. And you make the size whatever greeting you're going to use. I used the bigger one on that one, so it really doesn't matter. And I just glued that straight down. Really like that. Very bold. And then what I did on the inside is I also added the red rhinestones. These are basic rhinestones, but red. Now, if you don't have red rhinestones and you want to use red ones, you can color any of our regular rhinestones with your blends or markers, just so you know. And I just thought that added a little something. To the tree and to the card. Okay. What do you think? Do you like it? I just think it's a nice little accent when somebody opens up the card and they see it pop up. I think it's really pretty. There's those two. And I'll get cleaned up for the next card. I hope you like those. It's really a simple card to make. Okay. So the next one, get ready here. Put these over here. These up here. So let me grab the next one. I think this one is just, it's so simple but elegant. So let me pull it out for you. And there's not a lot to this one either. What do you think? Do you see the shimmer? Do you see the shimmer? Oh, there it goes. Look at that. So that's using the shimmer paints. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to really embellish your I actually did it right over the DSP, and then I didn't put one on the inside, but you can decide what you want for your inside greeting. Very, very simple to do. So this is the one I used, the 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, and I used the thick. Now I use the thick if I don't have a lot of weight to the card. If I have a lot of layers to the card, I will use the regular Whisper White. I don't have a problem doing that. There's only one layer on top of this one besides the embellishment. So that's why I'm using the thick Whisper White on this one. So 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And make sure you burnish your fold. Okay. And then for the paper, this is the paper we're using. So this, let me show you that. This feels like frost paper. It came out last year and Stampin' Up! Carried it over. And I'm going to tell you, this paper, let me just show you some of it. It's stunning. You really don't have to do a lot with it because the sheets are just so beautiful. You could just add a sentiment and maybe an embellishment. Look at how beautiful this paper is. It's very, very pretty. And then on the other side, it's all foiled. And that's really pretty too. So it's really a beautiful set of 6 by 6 paper. So what I did is I took a sheet of that, and it's 4 by 5 1/4. And we're going to use shimmer paint. Okay? And this is your shimmer paint. This is Frost White. And I think we also have a champagne in the book. Okay? And what you're going to use is any kind, I'm just going to use this little, you can see where I've been using it, any kind of like a clear envelope will work, because you just want to pour a little bit on. You don't need a lot. It comes out rather quickly. There we go. And then you're just going to take like a piece of cellophane and just kind of roll it up. And that's what you're going to use to dab your card. Okay. And you can just kind of go over the card. This is such a simple technique, but boy, it makes your card so elegant. It really steps it up. And you can go all over the card, like I am on this particular one, or you can go just in certain areas. It really depends on what your project is. Let's show. Can you see it? Look at how pretty that is. It really adds a beautiful dimension to your top, to your layer, or to your project. And because this is like almost like a shimmery, it looks almost like a snow paper, I just thought it would be perfect to do it on top of this. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to put that aside. And I also did it on my layering circle that we're going to use for the top. Okay. I just thought it looked really nice to do this as well. Optional, you don't have to, but I had it out, so I thought I might as well do it. And look at how the finish that it gives. Can you see that on the camera? There you go. Look at that, how pretty. It's really pretty. So we're going to put those aside, let that dry. Okay. Let me put this aside so I don't get it. I'm going to take my shimmer paint, and you can actually just spoon it back in if you have excess, so it doesn't go to waste. Another thing that you can do with shimmer paint is you can actually put it in a little bottle and add a little bit of water, and you can use it and spritz your paper is another option. Put that over there so I don't get my hands dirty. Just wipe my hands. Lots of different ways to use the shimmer paints, and it's so funny. It's like I don't use them for a while. Christmas time, I usually pull them out. Okay, there we go. That's done. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do two things. We're going to cut a blue Night of Navy tree out of a piece of scrap. And then the other thing we're going to do is we're going to emboss. Okay? And and again, we're going to use that pretty detailed tree again. Let me get my embossing buddy. You always want, we don't sell these anymore, but you can get them at any craft store. But you want to put that on your project before, and it actually takes the static out, so the powder will not go where you don't want it to go. And then we're going to use Versamark, which is a watermark ink. And we're going to put that down. And you probably can't see it, but it's there. Can you see it? And then we're going to use white embossing powder. And I'll take care of this after. And then we're going to use the heat gun. So you're going to hear a little bit of a noise. And what that is going to do is actually melt. Takes a minute for it to warm up. You see it melting. Yeah, pretty. You see it? There you go. See, it's all melted. And then we're going to punch that out. To put that on top. Again, I'm just going to offset that a little bit. I'm going to doing this one. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start putting the card together. So now that this is ready, we can there we go. And then I did the Season's Greetings in Night of Navy. Again, I love this. This Season's Greetings comes out of a different set. It actually, let's see if I have it. I don't have it right here. I will list what it comes out of. It's a different set, but I love the Season's Greetings. Just kind of put that on the top. And then we're going to put some dimensionals. To pop it up on the circle. Now, what I did on the circle, let me get my ribbon. I used this beautiful silver ribbon. I absolutely love this. And what I did on the back is I just put so let me cut this at an angle. So I'm going to put this here, and we're going to fold it. And then bring it back. And then we're going to cut it at an angle again. Just adds a little to it. And then I think I'll do it, let's see, we'll put the tree. I'll put the tree this way. So did this one a little bit different, put some dimensions on the bottom. And that just pops it up. You can kind of decide where you want to put it, if you want to put it in the lower corner or there. What do you think? I hope you like them. So these are the two that we made today using the Perfectly Plaid bundle. I want to thank you for joining me today. If you are new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button so you will get notified, and the little bell will notify. Click the bell, notify bell, and that will let you know when I upload or go live on YouTube. Next week will be week 3. I will also let you know that I do Facebook Lives every Tuesday night on my Facebook page, and I will put the link to that below, along with my blog that has all the information. I want to thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you coming. I hope you enjoyed the projects, and I hope you will be inspired to make them on your own. I hope you have a great day. Thank you.